Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pewa. So I recently celebrated my 29th birthday. Yay! And so, okay, this tea is half because I started drinking a long time ago. We've actually started shooting. And I'm actually only shooting with this because it looks nice. And also, but the tea is nice though. But yeah. I would just like to share some of the stuff, some of the lessons that I've learned, some of my regrets, some of the stuff I think I could have done a better decision or I could have been wiser. Yes, so let us get right into it. Some of it is really going to sort of, you will learn a lot of, you'll learn stuff, a lot of stuff in one story. One thing that I can really think of is that life really is a race, and things happen at different times. That's a lesson. Things don't happen the same for everyone, you know, because sometimes I always look at it like this. Like I would be, say I am looking at somebody and I'd be like, yeah, I want that, I want what they have. And I feel like with us wishing that we had what somebody else had, it's like we have to go through the struggles they've gone through. We have to truly just, whatever they've been through, we want to go through that as well, because then, so we can attain that blessing, whatever they've gotten. So with learning that life really is a race, I've learned there's things that have happened faster for some of my friends, and there are things that have happened slower for me. But I was never in a place where I thought, yeah, is this ever gonna happen for me? I remember telling somebody from church, like, I feel like the Lord has given me a thorn in the flesh. So the story is this: I struggled to get my driver's license. I think I've ran all over the I've been all over the country, y'all. I've been in Windhoek, and I eventually got it in Windhoek. I've been to Hobabas. I've been to Mariento. I've been to Enana, but that is home, so it was. I've been to Grootfontein, y'all. I literally, but eventually I got it in Windhoek, and I thought it would actually never come to pass. But at the same time, I was also reminded that if it has happened for somebody else, of course it has to happen for me. Why must it happen for somebody else? It doesn't happen for me. Every time I was failing, I'm like, the Lord is probably showing me not now, and the Lord is probably also showing me that this is not the time. Because there are times where I would look back and I would think, if I had maybe gotten my license then and then gotten a car immediately, I probably would not have been able to afford a car. And a car is not a need. But I was in a place where I kind of needed it, because yeah, a lot happened. But that's a story for another day. Things happen at different times for everybody. Life is a race. Stay in your lane. I'm reminded of the Olympics. Oh my gosh, it's so sad that the Olympics are postponed. Yeah, there's no Olympics this year. But I'm reminded of the Olympics when athletes run, everybody is in their own lane. Like say the 100 meters. The only time when you actually come together is when you're running like 3,000 meters or the 10,000 meters. But when you're running like sprinting, you have to stay in your own lane and you have to be focused on the end goal. So that is one of the things, guys. Focus. What is it that you want to achieve? Look straight ahead in your own lane and run your race without comparing. And sometimes we want to compare, and don't compare. That is a lesson. Sometimes we want to compare somebody else's season to the season that we are in. Like say, for example, I can't be looking at 40-year-olds who are driving, yo guys, give me like a nice car. Maybe 40-year-olds who are driving G-Wagons. And then I would also be like, yo, I wish I had that. I mean, that person is at a different level from me. And I want to compare myself to that? Like, how? And there are some people who achieve things earlier than older people, and that is okay. That is because things happen differently at different times for everybody, and you should be happy with whatever season you are in, and just look forward to the next season. Something else that I have learned, and I feel I should have been wiser about the decision that I had made back then, is investing in property. You know, when people make it sound so nice, like, oh wow, you have a house, or you have a flat, you bought a flat, but it's really not that glamorous, trust me. I invested in property when I was 24. That is like 5 years back. And if you take me back now and say, will you do the same? Knowing what I know now, I probably would not have. But knowing what I know now, I probably would not still not have known anyways. But I really know, because people would be like, yeah, invest in property and then you rent it out and you make money. Yeah, I thought, yeah, I'm gonna make money, but I'm not. I'm actually spending more money than what I had bargained, because, you know, you think, oh, it's glamorous, buy a flat. It's one of the things I think I would have, I should have been wiser, but yeah, I can't turn back the hands of time, so it happened, and that's that. Another thing I've learned is that as you grow older, as years go by, you realize that you don't really need so many friends, or rather life just sort of shows you, like, you lose some friends. Because I'm one of those people that had a lot of friends. I had so many friends. Like, I had friends, I would have a set of friends from varsity, I have friends from high school, and then I have friends who are people that I just met when I started working maybe, or friends that I made that were from high school, and, you know, just in between us. And as years go by, I'm looking by my side and I'm like, whoa, where's everybody? Where's everybody that I grew up with? Sometimes things have happened and you fall out and you're not friends anymore. Or maybe something major has happened and you're just like, you know what, this person maybe I am not supposed, where this person is going in their next season, I am not supposed to be there. Or where I am going, this person is not supposed to be there, and I should not be taking them with me. So I realized, as you grow older, you realize that maybe a lot of friends aren't everything, you know? Maybe that's not how it's supposed to be. And one of the things I dread growing up is that question: when are you getting married? Yo, guys, I don't know, you know, like, and it's sort of like a reminder, because sometimes you don't want to think of it. I know a lot of people are just like, yeah, my biological clock is ticking. You sort of feel pressured, like everybody around you is getting married. And some people actually do make that example, like, yeah, your age mates are getting married, why aren't you getting married? It's like you get so much pressure and you're bombarded with so many questions, and you're thinking, it could lead to depression. Actually, you might even start thinking, yeah, maybe something is not right with me. Why aren't I getting married? Especially if you're in a relationship. So that is one of the things I dread growing up. I don't like that question. People are always asking, when are you getting married? When are you getting married? And you're just like, yo, guys, will you stop asking though? I'm getting married one day, if the Lord so sees fit. One of the things that I regretted in my 20s, it's actually interesting to just know that, I've been alive for 29 years. The last season before the 30s, Another thing I've sort of regretted, or I think I should have been wiser, is relationships. I've been in quite a number of relationships, and I think I started dating at a very early age. But I'm so grateful. The Lord has kept me. The Lord has really been good, that even in making so many mistakes, God has kept me to Himself. And as a woman, you still want to keep your gifts, if y'all know what I mean. If you still want to keep your gift for your husband. And I'm grateful to the Lord that He has really kept me, because I started dating at a very young age, but I wasn't kissing you, you know, like the people that I first started dating, it's like I was kissing and making out with them. But there are some stuff. There's a relationship that, one of the relationships I sort of dread, or I feel I could have been wiser. I mean, we learn from the stuff that we've been through. And one of the relationships I kind of dread is, I dated this guy, and I think that was in 2008. I dated this guy for so long, and he cheated on me twice, and I got back. I mean, you're young and stupid maybe, but yeah, it's one of those relationships you look back and you're just like, wow, what was I thinking again? But I guess that is the process. That is the process of you learning. You make mistakes, you pick yourself up, and you move on. But I'm truly grateful to the Lord for 29 years. Like, wow, I am 29. Because I mean, there has been a lot of wonderful things that have happened over the years. There are some achievements, a lot of stuff that I was able to do. Some of them, they weren't really dreams. Because sometimes you set goals for yourself. You know, you as a woman, you think you want to achieve this at this age. Because I remember I was one of those people. I was like, I want to be married at 28, and then boom, I'm 29. That is where we sort of give God, like, you know, I want this to happen at this age. I want this to happen at this age. And sometimes the Lord has a different plan. And you're just like, you know what, God? Your will be done. I get it. I do get it. I'm reminded of Proverbs 16 verse 9 that says that a man may plan his ways, but the Lord is the one who directs their footsteps. We may have so many plans, and I want to do this age and this age, but the Lord is like, get on with my program. That is not plan, you know. And really, I've learned in those 29 years, I should learn how to walk, like really walking with God, and just knowing that it's not now. I'm constantly reminded, like, it's either a yes and no, or not now. The not now, we're sometimes not okay with the not now, because we're like, okay, when then, you know. But he says he knows the plans that he has for us, and I believe they are perfect. And therefore, like, really just get in line with the Lord's program, and just, it's easier said than done, but I believe it is doable. So that is all. I've learned so many things, guys, but I don't want to make this video I don't want to make it longer than it already is. So those are just a few of the stuff that I've learned, a few of the stuff that I sort of regret. There are some beautiful stuff that I've gone through, and yeah, I think one of the things that have really made me grow up, I'm grateful that I was in the hostel. When I went to high school, I was in the hostel, and it has taught me to grow up, to be responsible, and to just do my own thing. It has. So guys, please remember to like, share, and do leave a comment if you want to, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.